Hey everybody! In today's video I'll be demonstrating and discussing unconventional ways to make use of Thermite's unique exothermic breaching charges. The primary purposes of placing the charges on these spots are to bypass bandit and mute devices, create large sightlines into critical objective rooms, and in some cases vaultable breaches into those objective rooms. So, that being said, let's get started. First map, Consulate. First spot is the Consulate Teller's Office. The Teller's Office has 3 easily breachable walls that are underneath the floor itself. As indicated on screen, you want to head into the Teller's Office and look for the blackened mark on the wall, while at the same time taking the Thermite charge and placing it so that the center line faces almost directly into the corner of the pillar and the wall itself, with a small piece of the Thermite charge sticking into the east wall. And as you detonate, you will see that 2 of the reinforced walls underneath the floor have been almost completely destroyed. And if necessary, you can take the second Thermite charge and place it so that it points almost exactly to the same location where you put the first Thermite charge. And as you can see, now we have 3 very large openings downstairs. Here's another clip of the same location, but a couple of different variations on the placement of the Thermite charges in order to open up different parts of the wall. Charge number 1 placed to completely destroy 1 reinforcement, and charge number 2 placed so that it can effectively destroy the top half of 2 reinforcements on the Archive objective room wall. These breaching spots from up above open up enough of the objective that you can see nearly every part of the room. Okay, next spot is the Consulate first floor antechamber next to the bathroom. And you can see that we destroyed a small part of the floor as an indicator where there's a structural support in the building itself where we are going to place the Thermite charge. This first charge is going to partially destroy one of the reinforcements downstairs. And we are going to follow that same line over toward the exterior wall of the building in order to open up a much larger hole between the garage and the kitchen, just like so. While these walls haven't been reinforced for the purpose of the video, you can see that the destructive area is large enough from the Thermite charge that you can vault freely between the 2 potential objectives. Map number 2, Oregon. And now that you get the gist of things, we're going to pick up the pace a little. This spot is in the Armory Corridor in the dorms area of Oregon. And here is the placement. And you'll see that most of that reinforcement, the top half at least, has been destroyed. The next spot you want to place almost completely flush with the sleeping bag upstairs, right under the window. Now we have 2 large and also vaultable openings into the meeting hall from the front of the building. These next couple of spots are up above the meeting hall on the big tower side. They might be a little less viable and take a little more work to get to. However, if it's absolutely necessary and say you're not able to get into the objective because of mute or bandit, well, here's a way in. Aside from that, the sightline that's created from the tower 2nd floor landing into the meeting hall itself is just fantastic. By opening up the top half of these 2 reinforced walls, you are effectively eliminating almost every single hiding spot in the meeting hall. Okay, let's move on. These couple of spots in the server room up above the kitchen and Map's office and canal are my favorite, I think, because you can effectively destroy anything from 3 to 5 reinforced walls with 2 Thermite charges. All you need to do is tweak with the placement just a little bit for desired effect. As you can see, 2 Thermite charges have done a massive amount of destruction to these walls downstairs. Although not all of these walls have been reinforced in the video, rest assured that when you properly place the Thermite charge above them, they will be destroyed if they're reinforced. Okay, presidential plane. In the rest of the video, I'm going to make this real short and sweet for you. I'm going to place the Thermite charges and show the destruction underneath. Plane's executive bedroom has at least 3 different locations where you can destroy reinforcements through the floor. After clearing out debris, soft wall, each of these breaches becomes vaultable. The area of destroyed floor right here is an indicator. It gives you a straight line marker where you want to place the charge. Okay, so for demonstrative purposes, I'm opening up some of the floor up in the server area, and I'm doing this in order to place the thermite charge on the ceiling of the floor below rather than on the floor of the floor that I'm on. Keep in mind that if you do this and there are bandit devices on the wall that you're going to try and breach, you will lose the thermite charge. You may, however, still bypass mute devices.